We have in our markets now the Chyawanprash ice cream and Chyawanprash soft rolls. If I remember correctly, when Ayurveda was introduced to the Western world, Chyawanprash was one of the leading product that started selling good, and it entered into the market. And most of the Westerners, they were using this Chyawanprash as jam over bread for their breakfast. On one side, it's a good thing that Chyawanprash is Chyawanprash if it is made really well, and it will be having all the nourishing qualities and all. And another point on the other side of the argument could be that it's getting repackaged with the all the biscuits and other cookies and whatnot. So it may not be as healthy a practice, and we may be killing or we may be deteriorating the grandeur and the fame that the humble Chyawanprash has maintained all these years. Your comments on this, Guraja sir?
Definitely, whatever been told in original classical text, and it has to be used in same dignity and same fashion without altering to as per our needs. So that is the first priority. But we have seen many a times, for example, rasayana, a term is there. We don't find an equivalent term for that. So then they went with some coin term as immunomodulator. So we don't try to accept the terms as it is. So in the sense that we try to make it something in that also which is not of us, to convert into a different set of things. For example, oats has come to India. It has been propagated as something different, but ultimately it ended as oats upma. So we try to make it into our own things. This is all because of our tongue. Our tongue demands so much of taste and so much of alterations. Many times what I have observed is people are fond of something which is told in particularly a pretty language like English. If it is said in as a Chyawanprasha, it won't sounds good. If I say Chyawanprash rolls, so it sounds good. So that is the one where it is trying to catch up on that part. The marketing people, they are encashing on that aspect. When it comes to the quality of that, if they are straight away feeling the Chyawanprasha inside that, then it is good to some extent. But they don't make it or use it as it is, but they try to mix it in some or the other formats, or some alterations they will make it. I can't even digest a Chyawanprash ice cream. It is not possible. Chyawanprash cannot become an ice cream. Ice cream itself is a different. In Ayurveda, very clearly said, whatever we eat, it should be snigdha and it should be hot, little bit ushna while consuming. Of course, for certain things, relaxation can be given, but it cannot be so cold. Ice cream is such a cold material, you cannot take it in. Only on certain occasions it is allowed, but that too in small quantities. But still, as a whole, ice cream is again as the agni of a person. And if we are trying to sell ice cream in the name of Chyawanprash or Chyawanprash in the name of ice cream, both are not good to the Ayurvedic perspective. So it is better Chyawanprasha should be consumed as a Chyawanprasha it should be. At one reference, we say that Chyawanprasha, how it should be consumed. A Chyawanprasha, for the purpose of rasayana effect, one has to consume in such a form that Chyawanprasha should replace the morning food. So such much quantity Chyawanprasha should be taken, not like 1 spoon, 2 spoons. But of course, we are not having such a agni to digest all those things and maintain homeostasis. So that becomes a huge problem later on. So at least if we take it in a real sense. In the market also, Chyawanprasha nowadays, real Chyawanprasha as per the formula of the texts, if you go by that, it is not so tasty. In order to improve its taste, even in the market available, so many brands, they have added more sugar into that. So such more sugar may cause a problem, which is not good. Whatever the combination classically has been told, it has to be consumed. And each rasa or the taste has its own implication in the body. We don't want to, for the sake of palatability, improve it by adding extra sugar or something like that. So it is not a good criteria. So Chyawanprasha maybe in the form of biscuit and chocolate to some extent okay, but not as ice cream. I can't adjust that with that. Ice cream cannot be with Chyawanprasha. You can sell anything in the name of Chyawanprasha is not good.
Yeah, whenever we take external things like oats converts into upma and all. And
Hmm.
there was a famous video very recently circulated that Japanese sushi is coming in to our market. A funny video was made that if you bring sushi into our Indian market, we'll make sushi upma, we'll make sushi roti, we'll make tandoori sushi, we'll be parota sushi. We are going to kill the sushi as it is, and people, because we have like 1.3 1.4 billion, sushi will no more be sushi, and it was kind of a warning for the Japanese people not to bring sushi here.